Hello, welcome to our BadgerGo demonstration video. Our app was inspired by Pokemon Go and is intended to be a way to explore campus and connect with others in an increasingly online world. Here you can see our login screen. You can either choose to register and log in with an email or log in with Google. Here's a demonstration of both. After you've logged in, you are taken to the home page, which shows a map. On this map you will see your location and the location of other cards. This brings us to our first major feature, collecting cards. As you can see here, when I get close enough to Mortgage Hall, I can collect a card associated with it. There are multiple rarities, and I get one at random, with a higher chance of lower rarities.
Now, you can only collect a card at a location a single time, but I'll show you how to unlock a location again later on. If you do want to find the closest card to you, you can click this button right here, and it will bring you there. If you want to go back, just click right here, and that'll bring you back to your location. Now, of course, if you can collect cards, you need to be able to do things with it. So let's move on to the rest of the app. You can click this drawer icon to navigate to other pages, and here you'll see your home, profile, my cards, all cards, trading, and search user pages. Let's start with the profile. On your profile, you can see your name, your age, your bio, your join date, your friends, your trade history, as well as friend requests and trade requests if you have any. More on trade history and trade requests later. Right now you can see I have 2 friends. If I want, I can remove one. And if I want, I can edit my profile by clicking this button. Instead of Badger1, I'll just name myself Badger. Let's change my name to 18 just for the example, and we'll change my bio to say hello. And then I click save. Now, let's say I have a friend request. Right now I only have 1 friend. If I go to my profile on another account and send a friend request, you'll see that I immediately see it here, and I can go ahead and accept that. Now I have 2 friends again. You'll also see that this account has a large trade history, but we'll come back to that later. Next is the My Card screen. Here you can see all of the cards you own. You can see that this account currently has 9 cards. Now, if I wanted to, like I said earlier, I could trade in cards to unlock a location again. So let's say I wanted to do that. I could select this one, and that brings me to 10 points, which is how many you need to unlock a location. I can click continue. The only location this account currently has locked is Mortgage Hall, so I click that. You see those cards are removed, and I now have that location unlocked again. If I wanted to, I could also delete a card. Let's say I wanted 2 copies of this instead of 3. I went ahead and deleted 1 copy just like that. Now, let's move on to the all card screen. Let's say you wanted to find cards that you don't own. Well, this is the place to do it. Go to this page and click on a card you don't own and click view location on map. And then it will show you exactly where to find that card. Next, and of course, on both the all card screen and my card screen, you can see there's different ways to sort cards to your preference. Next, we have another large feature for our app, and that's trading cards. There's 2 ways to trade cards in this app, but both require you to finish the trade in person. This is because we want to encourage interacting with others on campus. So the first way is to fully do the trade in person. Both you and the person you're trading with go to the trading screen from the menu, and you select which cards that you want to give. You can, of course, discuss this with the person you're trading with before selecting your cards. This is a legendary, so let's say I select one of those and I want, we'll say 5 copies of this card and 1 copy of this card to make it fair. We both click Find Nearby Players, and again, this only works if you're near the player you're trading with. And then you select the player you want to trade with. Only one of you have to click it. You can both click it, it doesn't matter. And then You both have to confirm. You can see if one player confirms, the other one still has to wait. So if you wanted to, if you decide you don't want to do this trade, you can cancel. Or if someone tried to trick you, you can view everything before you accept. You will never lose your cards unless this is actually what you want. So you both click confirm. The trade's executed. I go to my cards, and you can see that both accounts had their cards updated. Now, we'll move on to the other way of trading. So you can see that currently I'm friends with John. I'm going to remove him again, and I'm going to go to his profile from the search users page. So now I can see their cards and send friend requests. So let's say I send him a friend request again. I accept it on this account. And then I have the option to send a trade offer. If I send him a trade offer, we'll say I want my legendary back. And how about we want to trade one legendary for it? I can say, want to trade if I want. It's an optional message. And then I send the trade offer. You can see on the other account that I immediately get a pending trade. And if I happen to be on their profile, I can also view the trade offer there. So let's both click view trade offer. You'll see whether you sent the trade or received the trade. It'll change what you can see. Let's say I want to send an additional message. I'll give you an extra comment if you want. And then on this account, I can see the chats. Share that. Sounds fair. And then I go ahead and counter the offer. So I'm going to receive this one and one extra card. And I'm going to give away this. How's this? Send. Now you can see that on this page, on this account, I can see that the trade has been countered, and I can view the new offer. And then now I have the option to decline, counter, accept, and still, of course, go into chat. I'll say, I like that offer. Deal. I'll accept. Click send. I go back, I click accept. You'll see that both profiles now say the trade is accepted. Now meet up to complete the trade. Again, we want to encourage in-person interaction. So unless you guys are near each other, the trade won't go through when you click complete trade. Of course, if you need to be near each other, you need to plan it. So how about we meet up at Mortgage and complete the trade. Sounds good. And then once they both get together, they can both click complete trade. The connection has been found, finalizing, and now the trade's complete. And then you can go to my cards. You can see that the cards have updated. You can go back to your profile. You can see that both trades that we demonstrated have been added to both profiles in the trade history. And one other thing I forgot to demonstrate earlier is if you edit your profile, you can click here to change your profile picture, choose a profile picture, and save that. Well, that's about it. Thank you for watching.